Hello my dear friends, welcome back to our channel English with SHYAM Sir, and I'm your SHYAM Sir. How are you all? I hope you're all fine and I believe your preparation is going well. Friends, in this session I have an article awaiting us. This article came on Hindu newspaper recently. Like you all know, I'm going to follow 3 steps. Step number 1, I will be explaining this article in a very simple and easy way such that everybody will understand this article. But remember, I am not going to explain each and every sentence in this article. I will explain the article in a nutshell manner in 5 to 6 simple points. Step number 2, once the explanation part is over, I am going to discuss some important vocabulary that came on this article. Step number 3, I will be also sharing with you some grammar related points that I have found in this article. Are you ready, friends? Here we go. This article has a headline with the name Death by Hooch. Death by Hooch. So what is this article about and what is the content presented in this article? 5 simple points, my dear friends. Point number 1. This article is about a tragedy that happened very recently in Gujarat, where some people consumed alcohol, actually which is illegal liquor, illegal alcohol that they have consumed, and very unfortunately, the sad part is those people who have consumed this illegal alcohol have died because that alcohol had more content of methyl alcohol, which is not good for human body. Point number 1. Point number 2. What is the reason behind this illegal alcohol? Usually, when government prohibits alcohol, there are more chances of seeing the illegal supply of alcohol. So, the question is, what is the solution to this illegal alcohol? Because we all know that prohibiting the alcohol is definitely a good thing, but again at the same time, prohibiting the alcohol will not be useful unless the illegal alcohol production is also controlled properly. Point number 3, my dear friends, needless to say, alcohol consumption has many bad effects. Very sad part is not only the person who consumes alcohol is affected in many ways, the family members are also troubled a lot. So, alcohol consumption is a serious problem. But the question is, are we talking about it? Are we aware of the health problems because of this alcohol consumption? Point number 4, my dear friends, what are the governments doing to create a substitute source of income? Because everybody knows the open secret, that is, prohibiting the alcohol cannot really happen for the fact that government gets maximum revenue from alcohol. But if that is how it is, then what is the solution? Yes, there is a solution for every problem. It's the responsibility of the governments also to try to find out, to try to explore alternate sources of income for alcohol, which is definitely the right solution. Point number 5, my dear friends, this article ended with a very good sentence, very good message. The point is, governments or the political parties have been for a long time using this so-called alcohol prohibition as a tool to win the votes, despite the fact that they are aware of the fact that they can't prohibit the alcohol completely. At the same time, a mere government can't solve this problem. Blaming the politicians is not the solution. People should understand 2 things. 1, alcohol consumption is not good. 2, when political parties constantly talk about liquor or alcohol prohibition, it is just a trap. Don't fall into that. It's not going to happen, but it should happen. How? Again, with the support of the same people who sit with the government officials, discuss it, debate it, and try to generate alternative sources of income. So my dear friends, this is the article where these 5 to 6 points are very much emphasized. Level 1 is over. Now we'll go to the level 2, my dear friends. This article has beautiful vocabulary awaiting. The very first vocabulary says hooch. Death by hooch. What is meant by hooch? Hooch is a noun. The meaning of the word hooch is illegal consumption of alcohol. Okay. Now my dear friends, if you look at hooch tragedy that claimed over 40 lives. Claim is a very interesting word in English language. Claim has two different meanings. This is my house. My claim is, this is my house. That claim is different. Demand. Say something firmly. But here, when somebody dies because of a tragedy, then we say claimed life. The accident claimed 40 lives. The incident claimed 30 lives. Okay? Claimed is take away. Contentious is a beautiful vocabulary. What do you think is the meaning of contentious? Contentious means something that leads to argument. Contentious means something that leads to debate. I don't want to talk about this because this is a contentious issue. Okay? Contentious issue means any issue that leads to argument, any issue that leads to fight between you and me. Okay? That's what we call contentious, my dear friends. Contentious, okay? Chalo. I have already shared with you 3 beautiful vocabulary from the article. Let me try to share with you at least 10, not more than that. Okay. So there is a beautiful vocabulary here. The vocabulary says bootleggers. What is meant by bootleggers? Bootleggers are the people who illegally produce or supply something which is banned. Okay. Now again we have another beautiful article here, another beautiful vocabulary here, barely. See, barely inspires public confidence. See the beautiful line, I like this line very much. Police action that follows every such tragedy barely inspires public confidence. Means what? Barely means rarely, hardly. Barely means rarely, hardly. Okay? Now there is another beautiful vocabulary here, friends. Conceal. What is meant by conceal? Conceal is hide. H-I-D-E. Conceal, hide. Complicity. Such a beautiful vocabulary, my dear friends. What is complicity? Complicity is anything done not with a good intention. Anything done, something done with a very bad intention. That's what we call complicity. Sometimes the politicians know that consuming alcohol is not good for anybody's life, but still it is a matter of complicity. They know the reality, but still they don't take the deserving action. That's the problem. Okay. So what is patronage? I'm pretty sure that patronage should not be a problem. Like police patrolling, we commonly use the expression police patrolling. Patrolling means what? Observation. Okay. Chalo. Then let me try to take you to some more good vocabulary, if any, my dear friends. But at the end of the day, I think this is a very, very, very easy article. There are just hardly, 10 to 15 good vocabulary. Enduring effectiveness. What is meant by enduring? Long lasting. Enduring means tolerate. My dear friends, problems are inevitable. It's up to you how you endure. Endure is sustain, tolerate. Endure is sustain, tolerate. Okay. Endure is, my dear friends, sustain and tolerate. Endure means sustain and tolerate. Okay. Chalo. Now let me take you to, I think this is a very common word we use, right? Counterproductive. What is counterproductive? I want to do something, but I get the opposite. It's like counterproductive. Okay. Get a reverse, get a opposite effect, get an opposite effect. Okay. Arbitrariness. Wow, beautiful vocabulary. Arbitrary. What is arbitrary or arbitrarily? Randomly. Something done without proper planning. That's what we call arbitrary. Something done without a proper planning. Arbitrary means, not very much well planned. Randomly. I just feel like doing it, I want to do it. That's called arbitrary, my dear friends. That's called arbitrary. Okay. So I think yes, this is a good article, but not a difficult article to comprehend. This is definitely one of the easiest articles, my dear friends. So I think we have come to the end of the article. If there are any words that I missed, you take the responsibility to study them. Okay, don't feel bad that Shyam Sir didn't cover all the words. Like I always say, teacher's role is only less than 20%. 80% is your responsibility, my dear friends. I'm only trying to give you some awareness. I'm here not to tell you everything. Okay, this is a beautiful idiom, my dear friends. Train the gun. Train the gun means get ready for the fight. Okay, train the gun means get ready to attack somebody. For example, my friend is waiting for my failure. Imagine my friend is waiting for my imagine my friend is waiting for my failure, and imagine I failed. Yes, it's a good opportunity for him to train the gun, or in that context, ready to attack somebody or ready to fight. Okay, dogma. What is dogma? Strong belief. Dogma means strong belief. Okay, kind of a belief which is, a belief that many people have. Okay, what is coercive? My dear friends, coercive is something where force is used. Coercive law, a law which is enforced forcibly, not by convincing everybody. Okay, when you do something by force, that's called coercive, my dear friends. Okay, but anyways, I like this beautiful last line here that impressed me very much. Rather than clinging on to dogmas and impossible goals of social reform through coercive law, there must be more honest discussion on prohibition. Means what? Rather than randomly taking some decisions which will not have long lasting effect, and also which will not have any practical implications, it's the responsibility of the people and also governments to look at something more honest, something more pragmatic, and something that can really happen. Because at the end of the day, it's an open secret that there are two problems. One, prohibiting the alcohol has a lot of side effects where black market will be booming. Problem number two is, my dear friends, is it really worth encouraging the consumption of alcohol despite the fact that people have a lot of health problems and many families are absolutely in trouble? But now the only solution is alternative sources of income, yes, should be generated by everybody. So this is a beautiful line I liked. Honest discussion should happen. No hypocrisy, no diplomacy. Very frank. Let's have a candid and honest, straight to the point discussion. Okay, I thoroughly enjoyed reading this article. I want you also to feel the same happiness. Read this article right away. The moment you finish off watching this video, I am going to share this article on my Telegram channel, English with Shyam Sir. Join my Telegram channel, English with Shyam Sir. Find this article, read it right away. And also, my dear friends, the game is not over. Again, I am going to give you some beautiful exercise. I am going to give you a homework. Okay, I want you to create a sentence with the vocabulary contentious. Create a sentence with the vocabulary contentious. And my dear friends, create a sentence with the vocabulary conceal. Create a sentence with the vocabulary conceal. That's all, my dear friends. Two vocabulary, I have given you two words, and I'm asking you to create two beautiful sentences. Don't forget that Shyam Sir will be waiting to read your comments, to see your examples. Definitely, I will make a separate video exclusively on the comments that I am receiving from my wonderful people watching this. I believe that the session is useful and interesting, but my job is over, but your job will be over only when you read this article. Find this article on my Telegram channel. Here is this video, my dear friends. I hope it is interesting and useful. If yes, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel, English with Shyam Sir English. You're watching English channel. If you want the same article analysis and vocabulary explanation in Telugu, we have another channel where I'll talk completely in Telugu, but the channel name is SHYAM Sir English with Shyam Sir, and this is English with Shyam Sir in the bracket English. If you want the details of all my channels, you can find the details in the description link and the comment section. Do comment your queries, feedback, and don't forget to write 2 examples. Signing off, your SHYAM Sir. All the best.